Hello peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Tries. My name's Ross and we're playing Final Fantasy 16 and it's part 36. Right, we're going to crack on with these 2, 3, 4 quests. We've got a few more to do in here, but what's this one? Oh, it's Gertz. See what Gertz wants.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goose? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not afraid of a lashing.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Right, we'll get this one done because it's right by here, isn't it? How are we all doing today anyway? I hope you're all well.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into town?
Right, Karen.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest.
Cheers, peeps.
All right. I'm here because I was told that certain
Come on out with
rumours
it, Clive.
have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dallymill has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Oh, we've got a Dallymill.
Good day.
Right, back to Goots. Ooh, somebody's just walked over my grave.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But Why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Yep. Right. Rendezvous with Goots in Dalimil. Right, let's go to the Northreach coast. Oh, hang on, we better get the map up, haven't we? Map. Let's have a look. Still can't travel anywhere though. Bugger. I'm gonna have to go here, aren't we? The Crosgit Echoes. Can't go anywhere else. Still, I was hoping Mappa would have opened up. Oh, I hate having these little quests hanging about when I can get them done. Does my melanin. Okay, here we go. I wonder why it won't let you go and do the other stuff. Cloak and dagger. I wonder if we can do it now.
The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Okay. Thought someone was going to attack us then. Let's just check the map. Oh, we can do it now. Quest. Let's go and get some of these done first. We get 2 of them done here. Okay, here we are. Bloody loading times are taking a while. Again. Right, we've got 3. Oh, come on. Okay.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Right, I've got a lot of editing. I use the like 20 seconds each. It's bloody pain.
Those things I said before.
Right,
About
here's a bell.
being able to fight.
Yeah, take me stones.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
It's
Otto
not from
asked me
him.
to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me.
Oh, I'm sure
Tell
he
Otto
is.
he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive.
Yeah, well,
I doubt
just say your
anything
goodbyes
could
then.
ever
We can
replace
crack on,
his son.
love.
But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Right, that's that one done.
To the meadows, then.
That's what the captain said.
Right, let's go and grab these ingredients. Okay. Finish him off. That'll do. Another shiny
said
over
I
there.
should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
So there's the blueback wyvern.
Must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with.
Come on. Getting him staggered. There we go. Right, finish him off. Come on, before he gets back up. Yes. Thank you. Right. So that's that one done.
It's the wyvern's liver.
Got to find
I
some.
just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow
Herbs.
with a heady scent.
And that'll be that one done. Here we go.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
I don't like my screen being cluttered up with loads of quests. Can't help it. Okay, right. Speak with Molly.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
There you go. I kept them in my
And
pocket.
what
They're
precisely will I be
stinking.
cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
You better get a move on, love, because we got stuff to do. Don't bother you that there's a war on.
And here we have it.
Chicken nuggets.
Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Oh, that sounded tasty, didn't it?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Right, we've got one more star ruby to hand out. Then we've got to find Ignac in Dalimil.
Seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
And Gertz
Can you
in
blame them?
Dalimil. So
With this-
we got them two to do. So there's Dalimil. Martha's Rest. I'll go and get that one done first. Right, Martha. At the time, I might end up spending all my time getting rid of all these things.
Clive,
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts.
Come on, just hand it
No
over.
doubt it's what you were expecting. We were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Here you go. Don't spend it all at
Star
once.
Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither.
Oh, you
That's how
sweet
you
talking
keep good
bugger.
company.
I suppose I do.
Right.
We'll want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Right, travel to court. Oh, well, that saves me doing it, doesn't it? Oh. So I kind of mixed up. I thought it was Gertz. Right.
Goat. Still alive, I see.
I
So
get
Lady
them
Karen
mixed up.
accepted the ruby.
Shut up, I know.
About that. I tried my best.
I do
She
takes
was
the
too
piss
stubborn
out of
to
me.
take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Right, we've got to speak to Karen then. Do 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 do. No, I nearly went up the first one.
Tell me you saw that.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm
Should
owed,
have gone
then you're getting the
Dacris
rest whether
old
you like
beat,
it or
didn't
not.
she? Go on.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I can't remember who they're talking about.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Oh,
Speaking
leave
of
him
which,
alone.
I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Oh God, here we go.
Arthur and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
I'm looking at my picture. I need to get my bloody hair cut.
He died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first known day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Are we done? Can we crack on? Today? Right, here we go. Cutscene. That's right, it went dark for a bit.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He's right about the grumpy old sod bit.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
He did, he put it in a letter. He's a bloke. We don't sell like that to other blokes.
Or anyone. I'd only have told it to piss off.
Till we get old, and then we realise nothing wrong with showing your feelings.
You're wrong though. Both of you. It was never just
Better
me
to do it when you're
kicking
alive
mine
than when
away
you're dead.
afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
You're doing a good job, pal.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Right. There's another one gone. We've still got half an hour, 25 minutes. Displayed. Right. So it's off to Dalamel. We still haven't found that bloody bomb king, have we? I need that one. Where was it? I did make a note, didn't I? Hang on. The Croc in Sam Breck. But where is the Croc? It could be any of these places. Try there first. Work his way around, see if we can find where this Croc is. All it says is Sam Breck. It doesn't say whether it's southern or central. We'll have a look. Right, we want the local map, don't we? West Watch. Don't know where it is. Ah, there it is. Right, we've got a bit of a trek to do. A bloody lot of big trek. So I guess travel to the obelisk. We'll go there. Okay. Oh, shine it. Okay, got him. Right. Which way are we going? That way. Oh, we're gonna have to do some fighting before we get there. Some spiders. Check the map. Ah, I think we did come up here before, didn't we? Yes. Well, we was doing a bit of scouting. Shiny! Not very rich pickings round here. A couple of gill here, a couple of gill there. Oh, box. But which way is it now? Which way? This way. Ah, that's why. Couldn't understand why the map wouldn't come up. Ah, big boss time. Right, we ready? Let's go. Here he is. Rank B. Okay.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
This one.
it break. Whee. Defeat 20 enemies while semi-primed. Okay. Right, we've got the embers.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket.
Gather bomb ash. Right, one.
This looks like the stuff.
Two.
Let's see if there's any more.
There's another one somewhere. There. And we'll take it back.
That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Fast travel. Yep. Oh, excuse me. Do beg your pardon. Didn't mean to deafen you.
All right there, Sid?
Yeah, not too bad, Cooker.
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while.
We've just got Dalamil to do.
Gent, Sid. Let nothing
And we've
say
cleared them
otherwise.
all.
Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
What contraption was it? I can't remember. Oh, bloody hell. Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do
I've
for
remembered now.
Enough.
Don't be silly. Why do you let me
Filtering
take a look
out
at that
medicines
pack
or
of
what
yours?
have you, wasn't it?
The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Ah, I can carry a few more.
It can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a moment.
Have to go and buy some more potions.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
What's he been rubbing on his back? Ooh, matron. Right. Okay. I've obtained a treated potion satchel, hereby increasing my capacity for carrying consumables. Item slot increase as follows. Right.
Clouds. You'd think the people here had never seen a storm before.
Let's go and see Karen and buy some potions. She's still stood there. God bloody hell. She's part of the fixtures.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Might have to have a day where we just go hunting. Right, Karen. Need some potions.
Clive. Go on then.
Right.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Yep.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Right, we got that then. We got anything to sell? Don't need the ancient sword. Enhancer. Traded for guilt.
I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else?
Yeah, black blood.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Coin.
You got out else?
No,
Is that
we'll leave.
all?
Yeah. And can we do anything with weapons?
What do you want?
Ooh. New sword.
Could last you a good while.
Can't reinforce my new sword. Okay.
That it?
Yeah.
Fine.
That's where we're gonna have to finish for today. So it just leaves us to do. I'm trying to get a good look at my sword. That looks nice. Can't zoom in. So we have got the Dalamo, Rutherford at Martha's Rest. Still got 3 to do. But that's going to have to wait till next time. Okay. Let's get him saved, I guess, before we do anything. There we go. Right, whatever you're up to today, folks, have a fantastic day. And as always, stay safe. And until next time, I'll see thee.